So we've known about personalization at scale for years, right? I remember talking about it when I was in DoubleClick in the late 90s, and it's so important. But what changes now is that consumers expect it, right? And it's become do or die for publishers, for brands, for broadcasters. And what we're seeing is that not only do our customers have to focus on having a CDP, they also have to understand how to action it and orchestrate the journey that comes out of knowing that consumer.
And could you tell us a bit more about the consumer journey and what brands need to think about as they lead people through the purchase funnel from, awareness down to, a final transaction?
Sure. So, as consumers go through the journey, things have changed. So before the pandemic, obviously, we had an omni-channel journey, but more and more digital's really becoming the front door to a brand, and the experience is becoming so much more important because you're forced to use this two-dimensional environment. And consumers are still expecting that love from the brand, that full experience, like if they were going in person. So understanding how you receive the information about the consumer, what they're looking for, how to action it, and then to actively guide them through the consumer journey to what they're looking for is so much more important.
Yeah, you raise a really important point there about the consumer experience and the way people nowadays first experience brands. And if they don't have a good experience, let's say in an app or a website, that can make all the difference, right?
It's so true because they're rich for choice, right? At this event, at the Beat Retreat, we've talked so much about the proliferation of streaming and all the consumer choices that there are. So it's really important that everybody harnesses this data and understands how to use it safely, protect their consumers, and then use it to orchestrate a valuable experience.
Are there any other recommendations you have for brands about how to do this?
Sure. First of all, respect your consumers' privacy. So they expect to have a relationship with the brand and the publisher that's actioning that data in many cases has to understand how to use that in a safe way.
And finally, Denise, I was hoping you could just tell us a bit about what you expect to see, let's say, in the next 6 to 12 months, or if there's anything on your wish list you'd like to see in the industry, or anything else that people should know about?
How long do you have? I have a huge wish list. But in the next 6 to 12 months, I think we're going to be dealing with this macroeconomic situation. And vendors are going to be forced to prove the value, right? So it's not only going to be about selling the bells and whistles of products, but it's going to be about achieving value return on the investment. So when you look at a lot of the niche players, they're going to have to figure out how to process in their specific way. But then they also have to deal with integrations with all their partners, integrations with the client, and that really makes for a difficult situation. So my belief is that clients are going to start to look for platform solutions in which they don't have to worry about maintenance of integration of the products, adoption. They're going to start looking at larger companies that are proven with multiple solutions that can get to value realization much earlier.